TTV Sports presents Eagan High School Wildcat Hockey. Tonight, the Wildcats take on the Eastview Lightning.
Hello, welcome to the Eagan Civic Arena for today's JV girls hockey game between the Eagan Wildcats and Eastview Lightning. Just underway, 30 seconds into the game, and a goal already for the Wildcats by Maddie Platson makes it 1-0. Kevin McKinnon along with Rick Schreiber and at level Keith Dahlin. Kevin, nice goal for the Wildcats to start this game.
Yeah, really big start for the Wildcats. Maddie Platson made a nice move around the defenseman and nice little tuck between the pads of the goaltender for Eastview.
We're a minute in now as it's into the zone, and McMahon has knocked off the puck. The Lightning get it. McMahon recovers, and now into help with Dahlin to the point. That goes through everybody. No icing here. Race for the puck. It's going to be the Wildcats getting there first. Pellegram has it. And now Schreiber behind her own net.
Nice reverse by Pellegram to Schreiber over there to get out of the zone.
Yep, and now Vries gets there out of the zone. Do not adjust your dials at home. Carly Vries is playing forward today, not her normal position. As the Lightning bring it back out. Coleman at the blue line over to Pellegram. And gets it into the Lightning zone, played back out by the Lightning. As we're just underway in the first period, it's Coleman again. Her pass is blocked down right in front of the Wildcat bench. Battle for the puck, and it comes to Platson. Around one player, she's got one already. Maddie Platson into the slot. She's knocked off the puck on a good defensive recovery by the Lightning and played around the boards. Almost 2-0, Kevin, just like that.
Yeah, the Wildcats have come out and started to pressure early here, and looks like they're catching Eastview a little bit on their heels here. So good start again for the Wildcats.
Play in the neutral zone and played in by the Wildcats. Lightning get there first. Pressure by Eagan. So the Wildcats try the other side. Looking to break out. McMahon there to run interference for the Wildcats and played back into the zone. Finally getting out is Eastview. Into the zone come the Lightning. Knocked off the puck by a host of Wildcat players. And Coleman, good play there to get it to McMahon and go off for a line change. And McMahon gets it deep. Plays behind the Lightning net right now. McMahon there for the Wildcats. To the point for Schreiber. Wrist shot, deflected wide. And it goes in the corner for the Lightning. That's most of the play so far this period has been in the Lightning zone, and still is. This McMahon causing all kinds of fits for the Lightning trying to break out here. At the red line now, Eastview with it into the zone. Shot from the point, turned away by Wildcat goaltender Olivia Kaluski. And at the point, Lightning with it now, looking to create some pressure. Down 1-0, shot flutters wide. And Schreiber gets there, won't go out though. Played back in by the Lightning, into the corner. Schreiber to Vries, playing wing today, and she plays it out of the zone. Good touch there, Kevin, to get it out of the zone, but not far enough for icing.
Yeah, good play by Carly there. She needed a change, and she knew it, and she wanted to make sure that the puck gets out of her zone, first of all, and second of all, far enough down so it's not an icing.
Back come the Wildcats as Hootmaker plays it in. We're 4 minutes into the first period. 1-0 Wildcats. No stoppages yet since that first goal by Platson before we came on the air. And played up by the Lightning. Coleman up the boards for Colleen, and she gets it in to the zone and goes off for a line change. Dahlin forechecking for the Wildcats with McMahon. McMahon again causes a turnover with Dahlin's help. McMahon gets the puck in the corner, and Eastview takes over for now. Schreiber steps up to keep it in, but the Lightning get it back and will carry it out of the zone. Across the line comes Eastview. Shot on goal, Kaluski to save, and she holds for a rebound.
That was a long set there without a whistle, Doc.
Absolutely. Keith Dahlin is our third announcer today. He's down at ice level right by the Eagan goalie. Keith, your observation so far, we're 5 minutes in. Well, we're having technical difficulties with the microphone. As a shot on goal. And covered by Kaluski for a face-off. Hey, can we get a check on that microphone there by the corner?
Olivia made a nice save there off the shot from the point and was able to smother the rebound. Shot before puck was bouncing a little bit and just went past her just outside of the post, and very, very close from going in the net.
Very dangerous indeed. As we're 10 minutes to go in the first period, and Platson has it, gets it out of the zone, and played back in by the Lightning. Colleen at her own blue line gets it out. Battle in the neutral zone for the puck. And played into the Wildcat zone. Platson with it, plays it around for Hootmaker, and kept in by Eastview for now. And Hennessy there to carry it out of the zone with Colleen across the line. McKenzie, good play there to wait for her teammates to get to the zone. Coleman from the top of the circle, shot and a save.
Great play by Brianna Hennessy. Looked like she was taking it wide, made the defenseman back up, did a little button hook and hit the defenseman late coming into the zone. Coleman, who got a nice shot on net.
A great scoring chance. Good teamwork there by the Wildcats. Coleman pinching to keep it in for now, but it comes back out. Dowling back to help out on defense. Into the zone. Come the Lightning. Looking to tie the game. Centering pass broken up by Carly Vries, and she gets it ahead, but kept in the zone by the Lightning and played deep into the corner. Coleman now for Dowling. And played ahead. Pellegram there with McMahon right in front of the Wildcat bench, and played behind the net for Coleman. And now Vries still in the zone though, as the Wildcats, or Lightning rather, have dialed up the pressure a little bit this last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, they've started to move their feet a little bit more than they had in the first couple shifts. In that last one, unfortunately, it appeared as though Sydney Coleman had a little bit of time behind the net. She chose to ring the puck instead of maybe taking a step and making a direct pass to the winger on the wall, Carly Vries.
Turnover here, centering pass, nobody home as it goes just through the crease. Hennessy there to chip it ahead to Hootmaker, but it's still in the zone. This is Pellegram in the corner, played up the boards and shoveled ahead. Still in the zone though. Pellegram again will try and get it out. Platson finally in front of her own net. Good play there to get it to Hootmaker. And she tried to get it to Colleen, but that pass is picked off, and back come the Lightning into the zone with speed. Forced wide by Platson. A good poke check there by Maddie Platson.
Great stick by Maddie Platson. The girl's going wide, and Maddie, those long arms and long stick, picked that off.
Platson for Hootmaker, and out of the zone. This is Colleen now. She gets it deep and will chase her own shot. 7 minutes to go in the first period. Still 1-0 Wildcats. Hey, Keith, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, your thoughts so far on this first period as we're halfway through?
Well, I thought the first part was really good. You know, we came out strong, forechecking well, moving the puck. And it looks like right now we're having a little bit of trouble. We're losing some of the battles along the boards, and hopefully we can get that turned around.
Hopefully so, as the Lightning try and tie this game up. But Dowling takes it. Bouncing puck into the Lightning bench for a face-off in the neutral zone.
Short benches on both clubs tonight. Both teams have got 10 or 11 skaters each here. Wildcats obviously suffering from some injuries.
Yes.
You can see a number of them on the bench with their helmets on.
Back come the Lightning into the zone. Forced wide by Pellegram. Pellegram hanging on. Played around the boards. This is McMahon now. To the point. Lightning with it. Shot to the net. Kalufsky a glove save and holds for a face-off. Keith, would you agree that late in the season here for JV teams, either by injury or by call-ups to varsity, the benches for teams seem to get kind of thin?
Oh yeah, most definitely, and we're seeing it today with the Eagan team for sure.
Both teams will be getting plenty of ice time for their players today, as we're skating about 2 lines apiece. Eastview dialing up the pressure here in this first period. Shot there, and a good centering pass goes just wide. And after a great start, it's been a lot of Eastview in the Wildcat zone. Carried out by Hennessy. With speed across the red line. Weaving through traffic. Shot blocked by the defense for Eastview. And played ahead. Hennessy keeps it in. Play in the corner now. Hennessy again. With it. Tried to get it to Platson, but that wouldn't go. And back comes Eastview. Schreiber and Platson there. Schreiber gets up the boards for Colleen. She gains the red line and gets it deep. We'll go off for a line change. Smart play there by Colleen.
Nice play by Schreiber to break that up there and recognize that she had a winger waiting for the pass at about the red line.
Kevin, I'm guessing with short benches, you want quick line changes here, try to keep the players as fresh as possible for the duration of this game.
Yeah, no question. You get overextended on a shift, and you're back on the bench, and it's very difficult to recover that quickly.
Played deep by McMahon, and now Vries forcing the play to the other side. As the Lightning break it out of the zone. Good outlet pass there by Eastview, and shot blocked by Schreiber. This will be offside if they touch it, but played out by Platson. Lightning regroup in the neutral zone and play it deep. Retreating behind Kaluski is Schreiber with 4.5 to go in the first period. Her outlet pass hits Dahlin on the tape, and Dahlin gets it deep. And she'll go off for a line change. No icing here. Another quick shift for the Wildcats there. Smart.
Yeah, and a very good change there. Good dump by Grace Dahlin. Again, not icing, just far enough.
Fresh off the bench, it's Coleman. Cycling it down low, looking for Hoopmaker. But the Lightning get it and push it to the other side. And they play it out of the zone. Coleman back on defense. Good stick work there by Coleman. Stick on puck. Outlet pass won't go, and the Lightning keep it in the Wildcat zones. At the dot, shot. Kaluski just wide of the net. Colleen picks it up in the corner, and she will get it out of the zone. Off the bench is an Eastview player. As it comes into the Wildcat zone now. Played to the net and played back out by Coleman. At center ice, Lightning with it. As they carry it into the Wildcat zone. Forced wide by McMahon. Top of the circle shot. Good wrist shot there. Kaluski the save. McMahon in the corner. Plays it ahead. At the point. Still in the zone. Shot from the point. Kaluski the save. Rebound in the goal. As Kaluski couldn't cover that first shot. And it's tied at 1 with 3:13 left.
Yeah, the Eastview player got obviously a shot on net. It was a good shot. Olivia couldn't handle it, and unfortunately the rebound was still there. And the Eastview player won the battle, got to the puck first, and put it in the net.
Back at center ice. Good play there by Vries to poke it out of the way to the net. Dahlin there to poke at it as well. And Platson. Vries shot blocked. And the Lightning have it back in their own zone. Looking to break it out.
Good forecheck by Carly Vries there.
Yeah, she's not used to playing wing, but she's doing a good job so far. In the corner, Lightning with it. This is Dahlin now putting pressure on it and almost causing a turnover, and maybe she did. Lightning get it back.
An even strength goal scored at 11:47 of this first.
The breakout.
That's Eastview Swenson.
Players go down. Play goes on.
Strength goal.
This comes out of the zone. Schreiber got to wait for the zone to clear, and this will be offside. They have not cleared the zone yet. Now they do, but by this time the Lightning have it. Played out of the zone by Eastview, and Lightning still with it. Good tempo here, Kevin, so far. A lot of back and forth, not a lot of whistles.
Yeah, it sure has changed, since the first 3-4 minutes of the game, and puck's moving well. Here's a penalty on Eastview here.
Yep.
Pulled Maddie down.
Trippy penalty there. Power play for the Wildcats with 1:56 left in the first period. Keith, perhaps a chance for the Wildcats to regain some momentum that they've lost after the first 5 minutes of the period. It's been mostly Eastview right down by you in the zone there.
Yeah, this is going to be a big power play. Hopefully we can get a goal here going into the second period, get some of that momentum back that you're talking about.
Grace Dahlin will take this face-off for the Wildcats. She's with Vries, McMahon, Coleman, and Platson at the points. And it's in the corner. as players battle for the puck. Shot up and bouncing puck goes over Pladson's stick. Coleman recovers. Into the zone come the Wildcats. Played ahead. Coleman again in the neutral zone. Good work by both players there, but Coleman comes away with it. Cross-ice pass just out of the reach of McMahon. Pladson at the point. Sidesteps one player to the net. Slap shot and a nice save.
Great blocker save by the Eastview goaltender.
Absolutely. And played down the ice. Pladson behind her own net. Still plenty of time on the Wildcat power play. This is Coleman. Ahead to Dahlin. And now back comes Eastview, possible 2-on-1. Into the zone. Short-handed chance here in front. And Coleman there to save the day as the puck was loose in the crease. Still in the zone. Eastview buzzing short-handed. Coleman takes over. Played ahead and played back in. Good penalty kill, Keith, so far for the Lightning here.
Yeah, it has been. You can see how important it is when you got a power play to make good passes, and we're struggling a little bit about hitting the sticks, and we're not getting control of the puck. So
It's a great point by Keith.
Still a chance for the Wildcats, though, at the point. Pellegrim shot, save by goaltender Lauren Johnson for the Lightning. Played back down the ice. That should just about do it for the first period here.
Particularly on a power play, Doc, following up on Keith's point. The idea is obviously to overload 2-on-1 players, and moving the puck makes that happen.
That'll do it for the first period. Scores 1-1 shot, 6-4 in favor of the Lightning, and we believe we're going to have a player interview here with one of our seniors. It is senior day, Kevin, always a nice tradition here at Eagan High School for the Wildcats, and Mackenzie Colleen is one of those seniors, and I believe in just a second she'll be joining Keith Dallin at ice level. That was the initial plan anyway.
I think she's
yep,
coming
she's
now.
coming back right now, yep.
all right, here I'm joined with Mackenzie Colleen, one of the senior forwards for the Wildcats. We are celebrating senior night, so got a few questions for you. First question, is there a nickname or anything that girls call you, your teammates call you?
Mac.
Okay, so just go with Mac.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts in that first period?
I think we're short a couple girls, so we're definitely getting worked, but I think we kept the aggressiveness up. And,
So a lot of hockey players have like superstitions, or they do things before a game. Do you have any of those?
well, as a team, we do the creed before the game. Me personally, I don't really have any.
Okay. So over the years of your playing career, who do you think is your biggest cheerleader, your biggest supporter?
Definitely my grandpa. He's out there.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say to him?
Go Cats. Love you, Gramps.
So next year after graduation, what are your plans, and will hockey be involved?
I would like to keep playing, not in college, but maybe like a co-ed or a recreational league.
Okay, great. Well, there you have it, guys. We'll send it back up to you. Thanks a lot. Good luck now.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Keith.
All right, I'm joined at this time senior Lauren Rozak. Lauren, on Thursday night, you and your teammates clinched the Southside River Conference Championship, an exciting moment. First time for you and your teammates. Was that one of your goals this year at the start of the season?
I know we didn't reach our goals, but personally it was a goal for me, and I'm excited to be a winner of that.
You're also a standout soccer player. You were, of course, on the state champion Wildcat soccer team this fall. Played in a lot of big games for that this year and in previous years. Playing in games like that with a lot of pressure, does that help you get ready for big hockey games as well?
It does. You know, it's actually nice like having experience like in the big games. So it's nice to be able to come out to these games against Eastview and be like prepared.
You've played a lot of hockey in your lifetime, a lot of great memories, I'm sure. Is there any one or two moments that you can think of that stand out as being special?
Well, I was a transfer, so it's hard to like say with those games, but I think every single game out here as a varsity player is important to me. So.
Absolutely. And you're a senior. You got plans for next year? You decided on a college yet and stuff like that?
I'm actually attending North Dakota State University, and I'm going to major in exercise science, and I'm also going to play soccer there.
Very impressive. You'll be a bison for the soccer team.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you the rest of the year and next year. So.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, I'm joined by senior captain Taylor Anderson. Taylor, fifth-year varsity player. Hard to believe it's coming to an end. Have you had a chance to step back and reflect on everything yet?
Oh, not really. It doesn't really feel real yet. I think tonight, when I step on the ice for the last regular season game, it'll hit me, I think.
It goes by fast, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. It feels like yesterday I was like a little 8th grader on the team with my sister and stuff, so it's crazy.
Now, recently you scored your 100th career varsity goal. That's a tremendous accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Of all those goals, are there one or two that stand out as being like really significant or memorable?
Oh, I don't know. Not really. There was one of me and Taylor Lukey that got put on some Instagram account of her and I on a 2-on-0 against Prior Lake last year. So I still have that on my phone as a video, so it's fun to watch.
Okay, you're also a standout softball player. Is it nice to play a different sport, to take a break from hockey, both physically and mentally, and kind of just do something else?
Yeah, softball's more laid back, fun. You know, you're in the sun, you're with all your friends, and so it's awesome playing softball. From going from a super intense game to more of a fun game with your friends.
Absolutely. Now, next year you'll be attending and playing for Minnesota Duluth.
Yep.
Are you excited to join Coach Cromwell and the Bulldogs next year?
Super excited. I know a few of the girls on the team right now, so they're just getting me hyped up to come, and I'm super excited.
We're looking forward to that. Good luck the rest of the year and next year as well.
Thank you.
Yep, goodbye. Maddie Mason joins us. Maddie, I've been waiting to ask you this question all day. You've got a cannon for a slap shot. I've watched opponents get out of the way when you shoot. What's your secret?
I don't really have a secret, honestly. I honestly don't know.
Worked on it a lot over the years, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, a lot, yeah.
Okay. You are, of course, a defenseman, and you've got a really strong defensive group. 3 seniors and 2 juniors. One of those juniors has been varsity for since 8th grade. I'm guessing you guys take a lot of pride in your defense.
Yeah, we've all played together since we were little, so like I think we all connect really well together, and we are really confident in like our pairs, like no matter who we're with.
A lot of young people watching today, a lot of young girls that might want to be Wildcats someday when they get older. This morning you met with some of them at the East Rink and talked to some of the young players. What's your message to the young players out there right now that might want to play hockey when they get into high school?
Just to keep working hard and knowing that like even if you have like a tough game or like a tough shift or whatever, not to beat yourself up about it and just do it better the next time you're.
That's great advice. What are your plans for next year then?
I'm going to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Excellent. Well, good luck to you the rest of the year and next year as well. Kayla Rees joins us. Kayla, one of the captains on this team. As a captain, what are some of your responsibilities as captain for the team here?
Just getting the team ready for games. Leading by example is my big role. If I'm working hard, everyone else will work hard.
Most people know this. For those that don't, you are also an all-state soccer player, of course, on that state championship Wildcat team. That's a great honor individually and as a team. The day after the state championship, you got on a bus and went to Duluth to play hockey. Is it tough for you to transition, or are you kind of used to this at this point to go from one to the other right away?
Well, I hadn't skated in a while, so it was a little weird at first, but it's pretty easy for me to go one from the other. I mean, I'm usually playing both year round, so I'm used to it.
Okay. You have two sisters that play hockey as well. What got you and your family involved in hockey? What was it? 'Cause I know your parents didn't play hockey, so there was something there for your three sisters that made you think you want to play hockey.
For us, all of our neighbor boys all played hockey, and they'd be out in the street playing street hockey. So that's really what got us into hockey, was having all of them being a part of the hockey community got us into it.
Excellent. And then what are your plans for next year then?
I'm planning to play play hockey at Gustavus Adolphus College.
Excellent. That's a great school. Well, good luck to you this year and the next year as well. Alicia Simahusky is here. Goes by Simo. Now, Alicia, I got to ask you, last time I saw you, your hair was a lot longer.
Yeah.
It's shorter now. You want to tell us about that?
I decided that I wanted to donate my hair, so I cut off 16 inches, and I'm planning on donating 14 of them to Wigs for Kids, which makes kids with different cancers and diseases that causes them to lose their hair, makes them wigs, and donates it to them.
Good for you. That is an excellent cause. That's awesome. You're a goalie. I'm from a family of goalies.
Yep.
Goalies sometimes have their pregame rituals to get ready for the game. Do you have one?
Not anything really weird. I do have a thing where I always put my left sock and sock and skate on first, and then I put my right ones on. That's like not really weird, but that's all I got.
And what are your plans for next year then?
I will be attending Winona State University and plan on going into biology major and then physician's assistant school.
Gotta be smart for that, so I'm sure you'll do just fine. Good luck this year and the rest of the year.
Thank you.
But last but certainly not least, Abby joins us. Abby, you're one of the captains on this team. I asked Kayla the same question. As captain, what are some of your responsibilities to get the team ready?
To get the team ready, I think you just need to be have a good attitude and just set an example for the girls on the team.
One thing I've noticed about you, and a lot of other parents have noticed about you, is that you are such a hard worker. Your motor never stops. You don't. What?
I just try not. I try not to have my feet stop moving while I'm out on the ice. I think it's a good thing for the team, and it shows like a good example as well.
Okay. You got 1 week left in the season here, and then sections and hopefully more after that. What's the game plan this season?
Well, tonight's a big game, being a section opponent, and I think we just have to play our game and we'll be good to go.
Absolutely. And what
I don't know yet. I'm still deciding, but hopefully Madison or the University of Minnesota.
I know you're a very smart young lady. You got a lot of good options, so whatever you do, you'll be just fine. So good luck this year and the rest of the year and your career. Take care. That's the seniors back live to the second period for the JV game right now with Tony Coleman, Keith Dolan, and Kevin.
Hey, nice job there, Rick. Awesome work. We got the second period started and we're tied up 1-1. Hey, Kevin, give me a quick synopsis of what you thought about that first period.
Yeah, the Wildcats came out very well and first 5 minutes of that period, and then Eastview started to turn it up a little bit and had a lot of pressure on us. So obviously the tempo and the effort level here need to carry over here into the second.
Yep. And how about that first goal by Maddie Platson, getting it past Lauren Johnson, which is not an easy task.
Yeah, and a great move obviously by Maddie, and a nice little move through the pads of Johnson, and then unfortunately late in the period there, Eastview came back and tied it. So it's going to be a great second period here.
All right, here we go. And we got a minute into the second period. And we got Coleman battling aside. There's Hennessy. Hennessy takes it into the corner, controlled by Eastview. Eastview around the boards. It's in the corner. They try to clear it. It's picked up. Eastview comes away with it. Oh, a nice poke check there by Hennessy. The puck's sitting right out front, right in the slot. The backhand by Pellegrom. There's way too much water on that ice.
They got to let that tie in.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed who was doing the second period, but I think the two kids that were doing the research on the Zamboni were 14 years old each. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Dropped a little bit too much water.
A little too much water. Here we go. There's Hennessy taking the draw. And it gets back to Vrees. Vrees pokes it into the corner. She follows it up in the corner. Cycles it behind the net. Eastview comes away with it.
And Carly Vrees back on defense here in the second period. She was playing forward there in the first.
So they must have, Jenna Shriver must be brought up to the forward position. And here comes Eastview, across the red line. Across the blue line, she dumps it in deep. Goes behind the net, there's Breeze. Breeze tries to get that out front. There's a short side, saved by Olivia.
Nice save by Olivia, hugging that post there. Eastview player didn't have much to shoot at.
Yeah, race down the corner, Hennessy gets it up to clean, but Eastview controls, fires it back down, and it stops again with all the water on the ice. Eastview player gets around Breeze. She gets taken down by Hennessy, no call. There's a shot from the point, goes wide. Puck's in the Eagan corner. Colleen using her body, she's getting pushed around. Platson comes in to help. Eastview comes away with it. They try to get out front. It goes out to the point. Here's the D. She goes into the corner. She looks. Oh, the spinorama right through the crease, and it goes all the way out of the zone. Eastview controls. The pass gets off the player's stick. Breeze chops it up front, goes after it. It gets knocked back. Maddie Pladson's there, right in front of us, using that footwork. She pokes away from one player. She's got a breakaway. Here comes Maddie. The move, and oh my goodness, the water. The water stopped it. She had her beat. And we're going to chalk that one up to those guys that were Zamboniing. Here we go again. And the referees need to stop this game and let the water settle.
They could do that. They could do that.
All right, they're going to let them play on. And Pellegrin fires in. And Roger Stiff's not happy about the ice conditions right now. He's very upset about it. Here comes Eastview. They try to break it out. And Dolan fires it right back behind the net. Here comes Eastview. And there's the puck down in the corner. Eastview wraps around their own net. Little poke check by Schreiber. It gets past the Eagan player. There's Coleman. She tries to fire it back in. Picked off by Eastview. Eastview flips it up. They try to dump it down. There's Pellegrin behind the net. Izzy's taken around. It gets intercepted by the Eastview player. Eastview behind the net. She comes out front. The puck's sitting there. Coleman rifles it up to the sides.
Good stick by Olivia there, Tony, to not let that puck come out from behind the net. Eastview had a player standing right out front that puck was going to.
Dangerous play. Here comes Eastview now. They got a 3-on-2. There's the shot. Olivia with the glove save. She's going to hang on. 10:41 left in this second period. Keith, what's going on that bench down there?
It's pretty short. We got definitely some injuries down here, but looks like they're trying to continue with the short shifts, quick shifts, which is good.
All right, here's the face-off draw. There's Dolan, controlled by Eastview, back to the point. There's the shot, and Jenna Schreiber blocks the shot behind the net. It's Eastview. We got two players. Dolan gets hit from behind, no call. Eastview player comes out front. She makes a shot. It goes wide. Eastview goes back to the point. Picked off by Hughtmaker. Eastview knocks it back into the zone. Oh, a nice play to cross the zone. Taken away with Schreiber. Schreiber tries outlet pass just off the stick of Hughtmaker. Eastview comes away with it. They got a 2-on-1. There's the pass, and it just goes through the crease. Behind the net, there's Eastview cycling. Schreiber picks it up, trying to knock it out. Eastview fires it right back in. Breeze tries to knock it out, and the puck comes down. There's Eastview coming down. And Maddie Platson picks off that pass. That was the dangerous pass right there. Hennessy coming away with it, and she gets taken out from behind.
Very nice play by Brianna Hennessy there to come right after the puck, cause the turnover, and looks like obviously caused the penalty here. I believe they're calling, or maybe it was just
I think it's offside.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, could have been a penalty.
Nonetheless, great hustle by Brianna Hennessy there.
Here we go. Here's Dolan on the draw now. Dolan wins the draw. She fires it down, intercepted by the Eastview player in the corner. 9:30 left in the second period. Still 1-1 game. Here comes Eastview player. Rambling, bumbling, stumbling. She crosses the blue line. That's picked off by Pellegrin. And Colleen knocks it out.
Nice play by Izzy there. Girl going wide, good stick. Picks the puck off and gets it out of the zone.
Yeah, you can't let those girls pick up speed from behind the net, and that's what happened.
Exactly.
Here comes some more speed coming. Racing up the side. Coleman Do a little poke checking. She rides her into the boards. Racing is rubbing and comes away with this. Killeen's got a chance. Just a little too far. But it's going to go into the Eastview zone. They wave off icing.
Well, it slows up a little, Tony, on the ice here, the ice conditions right now.
Yep. And Eagan's a fast team, so our own home cooking is kind of costing us here. Here comes Coleman now. Coleman around one player. She's got some speed. Coleman around another player. She's got two Eastview players on her. She dumps it down deep. Going after it is McMahon. McMahon tried to get it back to Coleman. It's picked off by Eastview. It gets past Platson. Platson gets kind of run into the boards there, and Hennessy comes away with it. Hennessy to Schreiber. Schreiber goes across ice. Eastview going back D to D. Little forechecking by Hennessy. Picked off by Schreiber, but it gets past her. Here comes Eastview now. Eastview up the slot. There's the shot. It hit the post. It hit the post. A break there for Eagan. And Eastview fires it back in the corner. Here comes Eastview again. They got a 2-on-1. The backhand shot and a save by Olivia.
Yeah, Eastview's turned up the pressure here a little bit. I think we said this towards the end of the first period. Eastview started to move their feet a little bit more, and they're clearly doing that here today. Eagan's got to match their intensity and get back into this.
There's a draw now in to the left of Olivia, won by Eastview. There's a shot from the point, a save, and she backs it off to the side. Eastview controls. Back behind the net. There's Rees. Carly Rees battling back there with Dolan. And Carly using those soccer skills, chops it up to Killeen. There's Mac, the senior on this team. We got
nice interview she did between periods there with Keith.
Yeah, nice job by Keith Dolan. Eagan just trying to clear the zone. Hutemaker, she fires it into the corner. Going after it is Dolan. A little stick work by Dolan. But Eastview gets it out of their zone. The puck knocked up. There's Coleman. Coleman, the pass to Schreiber. She gets it up to Platson. And I think the ice slowed that one down as well.
Tell you what, though, Jenna Schreiber playing a position she's not normally used to, left wing. Took the pass on the wall. Great headman pass to Maddie Platson.
There's Platson doing some nice work here. Platson in the corner. She's got two Eastview players on her. She's got three Eastview players on her, and she still managed to get to Coleman. Coleman, the one-timer. Big save by Johnson. It's loose. And Eastview comes away with it. Comes out of his own. Coleman. She fires it right back in. Eagan touches up. Eagan making a change. Little forward check by Hennessy. Gets past her. Coleman fires it right back down again. Eastview picks it off. And McMahon fires it in. 6:14 left in the second period, still 1-1. Eastview trying to break out. Hennessy controls, loses the puck, comes out, and comes out of zone, and Coleman just fires it right back into the corner. We need some forechecking.
Yeah, that's a good point there, Tony.
Coming away with it, it's Hennessy. Hutemaker, she gets it back to Coleman. Oh, just a little too far. Eastview now breaking out. The Eastview player dumps it into the corner. Behind the net, Eastview controls. It comes out front, it's loose. It gets to the side of the net, and Coleman comes away with it. She's got some room to move. Here comes Coleman. She dumps it in, and it looks like she's time to get off the ice. 5:25 left in the second period. Here's Dolan. Dolan gets it to Platson. Maddie around one player. She comes right up the slot. The shot. Oh, it hit somebody in the back. That had to hurt it. I think it hit.
That might have been Dolan.
Dolan. Grace is kind of stinging her. She's coming off the ice. She gives a dirty look to Maddie.
That's not what we need right now, Tony.
That's what we need with this bench. And there's Jenna Schreiber. Knocks it down deep. Controlling the puck. It's Eastview. Eastview breaking out. Here they come. And Hutemaker picks it off. Oh, a nice pass to Hennessy. Here comes Hennessy. She comes right up the slot. She's getting hooked from behind. And she loses the puck. But Eastview comes away there. Puck gets hit behind the net. Eastview controls. 4:20 left in the second period. And it just eludes Carly Breeze. Carly, the younger sister of Captain Kayla Breeze. She pops it up to Maddie Platz, and Maddie's got some room now. Here comes Maddie, racing up the side. Oh, she does a nice stop. The shot, oh, just goes wide. Goes wide. Grace Dahlin back on the ice. That's good to see.
Yeah, it's really good to see.
She's going after the puck. It goes in the corner. Going after it is Shoemaker. Knocked back in the corner. Eastview just tries to clear his zone. Here comes Coleman. Coleman with the slap shot. Oh, almost deflected by Dahlin. Just goes wide. A nice pinch by Pellegrom. There's Colleen. Throws it into the corner. Eastview controls behind the net. It gets out. Izzy keeps the puck in, but Eastview controls. Colleen sends it across, and there's nobody there. Here comes Eastview now, across the red line. Dahl, a nice job of back checking shot right on net, and Olivia's going to hang on.
Keith, a little bit more play in the offensive zone down by where you are.
Yeah, that's really good to see. And I'd like to point out, too, that Sydney had 2 really nice shots from the point, and we had forwards going for the rebounds that we just couldn't get, and we got to keep that up.
You know, they got to get in front of that Lauren Johnson. She's really a varsity goalie playing JV. Eastview only has 2 goalies, and they just swap back and forth, so we really need some people in front of her to screen her on those shots. All right, here we go, behind the net. Eastview controls. Pellegrom riding her off. Here comes the puck away. It's Hennessy. Hennessy tries to clear the zone, picked off by the Eastview player. And there's Jenna Schreiber. She busts through. She got a 2-on-1. She's got McMahon on her right. Jenna, she takes a shot and she scores! Jenna Schreiber, top shelf over the right shoulder of Lauren Johnson.
What a play by Jenna Schreiber. I'm telling you, she is playing left wing here, second period, picks the puck up, comes all the way down. Good play, looks off the pass in the offensive zone, fires a shot right under the bar. Awesome goal by Jenna Schreiber.
It gives Eagan a big 2-1 lead with 3:02 left in the second period. And the beauty of it is Jenna's sister, brother Aaron is here to watch that. So good time for Aaron to show up at the game.
The Wildcats was
here we go.
Number 23, Jenna Schreiber.
Jenna Schreiber. And the assist
is credited to number 15, Brianna Hennessy.
Hennessy's going to get the assist.
Goal scored at 11:58.
So it's 3 minutes left in the second period.
That's Eagan Schreiber.
Eagan was up 2-1.
Even strength goal.
Here comes Eastview. Coleman keeps the puck in. Oh, they're going to call it for offside. It just trickled offsides. Keith, did you happen to see that, a good angle on that shot?
Oh yeah, I probably had the best seat in the house. That was an incredible shot. That was good to see. Hopefully that's what Eagan's going to need to get this thing turned around a little bit now with the momentum.
All right, here we go. And speaking of Dahlin, there's Grace Dahlin taking the draw, controlled by Eastview, and they fire, and that's going to be icing.
That's just so good to see Jenna Schreiber doing that. You know, Jenna's not known for her offensive numbers over the years, and you know, very rarely plays forward.
Yep.
Just to get that out of there, and she just ripped that shot. What
my goodness, yeah.
Great shot by Jenna.
And the bench went crazy. All the girls, they so like it when Jenna gets those goals. So here we go, 2:26 left in the second period. It comes back to Platson. Platson dumps it down deep. Goes in the corner. Racing after is Dahlin. Goes to sideboards. Colleen keeps it in. She's got 3 players on her. And still controls the puck. Gets it back to Breeze. And Eastview is going to knock it out of their own zone.
Dahlin was gingerly going back to the bench there. I'm not sure if that's still stinging from getting hit from the puck from Platson or not.
You know, Maddie Platson, she's got a cannon. That's got to hurt. Here comes McMahon, can't control the pass. Eastview just fires it back down. They dump it in, but Breeze is there to knock it back. Picked off by the Eastview player up the slot, and their pass just goes wide. With it, Maddie Platson. Platson around one player. She's got some speed. She's got some open room. She flips it up. Tried to do a little saucer pass. Tried to get up to Jenna Schreiber, who's on fire. And Colleen knocks it down. Picked off by Eastview player. Platson around one player. Fights her way through 2, 3. And careful, we've got like 8 players out there on the bench, on the ice. And lucky we didn't call to that one.
You can just see Maddie Platson. She's got such quick hands when she comes around, and a good command of the puck. So a couple nice moves there by Maddie.
There's Coleman, the pass, tape to Dahlin. Dahlin's shot gets knocked down in front. Here comes Eastview now. Eastview coming back. Coleman back, forcing her wide. Eastview drops the pass. There's a shot, and Olivia pushes it to the side, going after it. Hennessy got assists on the Schreiber goal. Eastview now, 1 minute left in the second period. Puck goes into the corner. Coleman doing a little tussling back there. And Dolan, a nice job of back checking, picks up the pass, gets up to Hennessy. Oh, Hennessy almost got it around that player, but she controls. Here comes Hennessy, dumps it down deep. Puck behind that. Hennessy forechecking. Comes out, Coleman. Puts it right back down deep, going at this, you make her. She takes a look. She looks out front. Oh, almost a Schreiber. Almost another chance for Jenna. Pellegrom dumped it down deep. We got 12 seconds left. We have a chance. There's a shot. There's Schreiber again. And a big save by Lauren Johnson.
Another nice play by Jenna, getting that puck to the net. Some good work down low by Emma Hoopmaker there, causing those turnovers and making some nice plays out in the front.
7 seconds left. Eagan with the 2-1 lead, and Schreiber's now taking the draw. Puck gets into the Eastview corner. 1 second, and that's the end of the second period. Eagan with the 2-1 lead. Joining us for the third period again will be the best dressed person here tonight, Rick Schreiber. Kevin, what do you think about that second period?
Yeah, you know, it was a little bit opposite from the first period. Eastview came out with good intensity there in the first half of the second, and then Eagan picked it up there in the second half, and fortunately got a great goal from Jenna.
All right, hey, we've got, and speaking of Jenna Schreiber, Keith Dolan's got the second period star. Keith, take it away.
All right, yes, I am joined by Jenna Schreiber, sophomore forward defenseman today. So you scored the second goal of that period. What were your thoughts on that?
I thought it was pretty cool that I got to play a period of forward and get that opportunity. Yeah, that's basically it. I was just happy to get one for the lead to win the second period.
Yeah, no, it's great. Great shot, good effort. So momentum and energy is a big part of the game of hockey. You guys, towards the end of the second period, you picked that up. What do you guys need to do to continue that in the third period?
I think we just need to keep working hard, especially the amount of players we have. It's more of like a mindset. I told my team before this period that we need to keep working no matter how many players we're down. It's just like a whole mindset thing. Just, you know, keep up the energy, keep going 100%.
Sounds good. There you go, guys. That was Jenna Schreiber, scored the second goal, and back to you guys. Good job. Thanks,
awesome.
Jenna. Good job.
Thanks, Keith. What a great interview. Great kid, Jenna there, obviously a great leader on this junior varsity team.
All right, that's the end of 2 periods. Kevin, thanks. Nice job again. And we'll look forward to Rick Schreiber in the third period.
The third period, Wildcats up 2-1. Kevin, there you see the stats after 2.
Yeah, as we said at the end of the second there, tale of 2 periods a little bit. Eagan took over there in the last half of the second, got some more shots and scoring chances. Basically everything else is even at this point.
As we are 2-1 Wildcats, and we have our problems with the ice, and a goal there for Eastview, I believe. Or did Kaluski get it saved?
I don't think that crossed the line,
I think she saved it. And that turnover was caused by water right in the crease there. We've been having problems all day with being too much water on the ice after the resurface. So we will, no goal. It was just down the line. Referees say no goal. So
yeah, our cameraman is right on the angle there, Tim Rozak. He would have seen that if that crossed the line.
Tim Rozak waving no goal. We'll have to go with his word. Of course, there's no replay here. We're not quite to the NHL yet. As players collide in the Wildcat zone, played out by Vries. This is Vries with it now. She chips it ahead into the Eastview zone. Retreating it. And again, the puck. There's that water again. It's going to be a problem all night, I'm afraid. This is Hennessy now. Then Pellegrin will get it deep. And it hits water again. We actually waited extra, Kevin, for the period to start, for the ice to settle down, and apparently didn't wait long enough.
Keith, I don't know what they say about the puck there.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure either. You know, it definitely did not cross the line on that goal. But there's a lot of water down here. When you're down here, you can really see that.
And so, do you need a life jacket on the life preserver?
Life jacket or a lifesaver, maybe, yeah.
Players go down, no penalty here. As we're a minute and a half into the third period, Platson plays it down low for Pellegrin. Hennessy there as well. Platson keeps it in. Still has it, and it comes to Eastview, and they will finally get it out of the zone and play it in by the Lightning. They go off for a line change, 1-4 checker, and Platson takes over at her own face-off dot. Still in the zone, right in front of the Wildcat bench, and played back in by Eastview. Schreiber retreating behind her own net. Plays it up the boards for Platson. Platson looking for an outlet, and she just out of the reach of McMahon. And played up and out of the zone by the Lightning. This is Coleman now at the red line into the Eastview zone. Pressure by Dahlin. And the Lightning still have it, as Coleman has her own blue line. Looks to set up. Headman to Dahlin, and played into the the Eastview zone. Dahlin forechecking. Played up the boards by the Lightning. Dahlin gets it back. And now Hoopmaker and Colleen. Battle behind the Eastview net. Comes to the Lightning, and they look to break out. And they do. Good move here. Into the zone comes Eastview. Forced wide by Vries, who's back on defense. And played up by Dahlin for Hoopmaker. Kept in by the Lightning, though. Shot over the net and played into the corner. At the point, kept in by the Lightning. Wrist shot, blocked by traffic. Loose in the high slot and played out by Colleen. Colleen working 1 against 2.
Good hustle by Mac there to cause that turnover and battle for it down here right in front of us.
As kind of held the fort as the Wildcats changed players, bought some time. And it's Coleman. Goes through everybody, and this will be icing. Face-off back in the Wildcat zone. 11:23 left in the third period.
14-8 shots. Eastview's up. Wildcats got to keep getting pucks to the net, keep shooting on Lauren Johnson. She's made some decent saves tonight. They've got 2, just got to keep the pressure going in the offensive zone.
Face-off controlled by the Lightning, shot wide of the net. Play in the corner now. At the point and out on a possible turnover here. Lightning get it back at their own blue line and play it ahead into the Wildcat zone. Schreiber there. Up ahead for Pellegrin, who's playing forward now for the Wildcats, but it's turned over at the blue line. And Eastview with it, played ahead, good play by McMahon to break up that pass and play it temporarily into the Eastview zone. And back comes Eastview as it's chipped in. Schreiber in the corner, plays it around for Pellegrin. And Pellegrin plays it up down the ice, and this will be icing as well. Kevin and Keith, nice ceremony coming up after the game here. It's senior night, and there will be immediately after this game a ceremony recognizing the 7 seniors in the program. Keith, always a nice thing that this tradition that this program does every year to recognize the hard work of these seniors.
Yeah, it really is. It's a nice way to send them off to their graduation and what they're going to do after high school. It's a really nice thing.
Dahlin plays it into the zone, just wide of Johnson. Battle in the corner, Hoopmaker there, 1 against 2. Now Dahlin in to help out. Almost caused a turnover. Colleen on the half wall to the point for Coleman. And Coleman plays it back behind the net. Hoopmaker on the other side. Tried to get it down low, that wouldn't go. Played up by Eastview and out of the zone. No shots yet this period, Kevin. We're 5 minutes in. Shots still 14-8.
Yeah, a lot of plays along the walls. Not much not much tape to tape here yet. And part of that could be obviously the Wildcats are playing solid defensively, keeping chances out of their zone, obviously. And the Eastview Lightning are doing the same.
Chance here, though, for the Lightning, and Kaluski smothers it. No rebound there. Keith, good save there by Kaluski, and more importantly, did not let a rebound out. As we're under 10 minutes to go in the third period here. Face up to Kaluski's left. Off the draw, it comes to Eastview at the point. Shot blocked. And it's in the corner. Lightning with it, looking to tie this game up. Centering pass comes to Pellegram, and she plays it out of the zone for McMahon. Now Hennessy with it at her own blue line, as she battles right in front of her teammates. And played back out and back in. Played offside, Lightning touch up, it's good now for Platson at her own goal line. Around the boards for Schreiber, who gets it back to Platson in the corner. And Platson tied up, knocked off the puck. It comes to Eastview to the point, but it's kept in and played out by Pellegram down the ice. This will be icing as well, as play has kind of settled down a little bit here in this third period.
Yeah, it's still pretty tight. Keith, you're noticing the same thing down your end?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, you don't always like to see icings, but I think at this point in the game for Eagan, as long as they keep the pressure outside and maybe take some icings to get a line change, might not be a bad thing.
Face off back in the Wildcat zone. Off the draw, controlled by the Lightning. Shot deflected just wide of Kaluski. Now behind the net, Lightning with it, looking to tie the game up. Centering pass, and Coleman there to break that up on a good scoring chance by the Lightning. Back into the Eastview zone comes Colleen. She gets it deep and plays it behind the net. Lightning looking to break out. That pass won't go, and swept back in by Vries. So we're down to about 8 minutes left in the third period. Good first pass there by Eastview to get it out of the zone and gain the red line. Played into the Wildcat zone. Coleman behind her net. Gonna skate it out with speed. Coleman by one player and plays it into the Eastview zone. Chases her own shot. As the Wildcats change players, chance here, McMahon fresh off the bench, shot, Johnson the save, and loose in front and steered out by the Lightning. Won't be far enough for icing. Coleman retreats in her own zone. For Pellegram, and Pellegram puts it on net. Johnson turns it away, and she'll hold for a faceoff.
Nice rush by Sydney Coleman there. Unfortunately, towards the end there, she chipped it a little too far for herself. But it looked like she had enough speed to escape that last defenseman and then cut in towards the net and get a shot.
Face off in the Eastview zone now as we're halfway through the third period. Still 2-1. And we're battling in the corner. Lightning with it. Looking to break it out. Chance here for the Wildcats from the dot. Shot goes wide. On the other side, outlet pass just out of the reach, and it comes to Platson. Platson plays it ahead for Hennessy. Hennessy one-on-one into the zone. Tried to get around her player and wouldn't go. Back come the Lightning. With speed, chance here to the net. Shot, and oh, just wide, and a good scoring chance. Wrist shot there, deflected. That goes wide. Schreiber in the corner, plays it up and around the boards for Hootmaker, who plays it ahead. Still in the zone though, comes to Platson. And she carries it out of the zone, knocked down, and Hootmaker takes over and gets it deep into the Lightning zone.
Eagan playing smart right now, getting the line, dumping it, making Eastview go 200 feet the other way.
Absolutely. This is Coleman into the zone. Slap shot, wide of the net. Bouncing puck behind the net now. Good pressure by the Wildcats to keep it in the zone temporarily. It does come out. Coleman gets it right back in. And back comes Eastview. Across the line. Shot on goal. Kaluski the save. Rebound is loose. And Coleman there to steer it out of harm's way. Colleen has it, played up the boards and out as we're under 6 minutes to go in the third period. Wildcats clinging to a 2-1 lead. Back comes Eastview again. Shot there, wide of the net. And Coleman has it. In the corner now, McMahon. Still in the zone. And it's going to be a high slot around one player. Backhand shot from the dot. Kaluski the save, and she covers for a face-off. Good pressure by the Lightning there.
Nice little save by Olivia there. Kicked out the toe pretty quick and smothered that rebound.
Last ETV game of the year for the JV team. Want to shout out special thanks to our great camera crew, Tim Rozak, Corey Weaver, and Mark Hansen on the cameras. In the truck, Josh Sibley, Dalton Gruber, Michelle Blaschko, and Nick Mudd. Thanks for all you do to make these broadcasts happen and get ETV on the Wildcat Hockey on the air for ETV. We have a timeout here, I believe called by Eastview with 5:18 to go in the third period. Chance for both teams to regroup and strategize these final 5 minutes. What's the game plan here, Keith, for the Wildcats?
Well, I think they definitely need to start winning a little more battles at the blue lines. You know, we got to get that puck out of the zone and try to control it that way, and hopefully get across the red line and get it deep, and then go after it.
And Kevin, what if you're on the other side? If you're Eastview down by a goal here, what's the game plan for Eastview?
Yeah, for Eastview, obviously it is high tempo, get pucks deep, get pucks to the net every chance you get, and quite frankly, crash the net on every shot. You need bodies at the net. You need bodies in front of the net. You need to be winning those puck battles and getting the rebounds. And at some point here, they're probably going to pull their goaltender as well. So they might even have been talking about that, and at what point within the 5 minutes they're going to do that.
Face-off's so important now here in the late minutes of the game in the end zones. Big draw here. It's Grace Dolan steps up. She's won a lot of big face-off this year. We'll go to the other side.
It'll be on her forehand too. Normally centermen like to win it to their backhand. Looks like she's going to pull it back towards Olivia. No.
And she gets it to Platson. A great face-off win for Dolan. It's Platson behind the net now. And outlet pass is broken up. Eastview gets it back from bad angle shot. Kaluski gloves it and holds. We'll do it again.
Good face-off there by Grace. Obviously won it coming out. That's a point in the game as well where things like that have got to get out of the zone.
Yeah.
And it's those little turnovers that you're trying to avoid. So see here if Brianna Hennessy can win this.
Uh-oh, chance here. Shot blocked by Coleman as the Lightning are buzzing now. That timeout must have worked for them because they had a couple of good chances. In the corner, 2 players from each team. Now 3 for the Wildcats. As the clock winds down, it comes to Coleman on a good play, and she will carry out of the zone herself. Gets around one player. Good touch there by Coleman. Get it far enough, but not far enough for icing. Coleman behind the net, centering for Vries, just out of her reach. Coleman from a bad angle, shot goes wide. Pinching to keep it in is Pellegram. Lightning get it back and play it into the Wildcat zone. Schreiber there. She reverses it for Pellegram. And Pellegram takes it out of the zone, gains the red line, and she goes off for a line change. Wholesale change for the Wildcats here. All 4 out of 5 change. As Colleen off the bench, gets it back into the Eastview zone. We're under 4 minutes to go. Bouncing puck at the blue line. And played back in by Platson. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Wildcats fine with that.
Wildcats are doing a good job in the neutral zone, cutting people off, getting to them before the red line, forcing them to dump.
Schreiber gets it in, and now Hoopmaker plays it behind the Eastview net.
It's a long night here for some of these girls. 10 skaters on both benches.
Yep.
When you get back into this situation and what Eagan's doing, certainly in the neutral zone and dumping it, forcing Eastview to go 200 feet every time, that takes a lot out of you.
Seems to be working. They've been doing that for most of this period, and they've been holding this lead. 3.5 to go. Be nice to end the home season for the Wildcats with a win. They've won 3 in a row. Have a nice stretch here. This is Hennessy in the corner. To the point for Platson. Slap shot by Platson on goal, save. Oh, and Johnson, no rebound as she juggled it. Good, nice low shot by Platson there.
Yeah, and you know, Anna McMahon has been clearly standing in front of the net all night. Last few games, actually, she's made some nice plays there, causing some problems around the goaltender. Very important on a shot from the point that.
She's been causing fits for Eastview in their own zone for sure. It's on the half wall. Platson pokes at it, and it's still in the zone. It does come out, and back comes Eastview. Schreiber holding off her player as Platson gets back. Eastview has it now. Centered, swept away by Platson. And she gets it up and out of the zone, and they'll wave off icing here.
That was a great recovery by Jenna there. The turnover in the neutral zone. Jenna was standing still at the red line and recovered and didn't allow that Eastview player to get by her.
Back comes Eastview again as they're trying to tie this game. 2.5 to go into the zone. Centering pass. Coleman there to break that up. In the corner, Dolan with Coleman, but it comes loose in front. Shot swept away now by Vries. Keep an eye on Johnson. Johnson is off. 6-on-5 for the Wildcat, or for the Eastview Lightning rather, as Dolan gets it to the blue line, but still in the zone. And now Coleman has time, skates it out. Empty net for the Lightning and played in by Coleman. Colleen forechecking. Behind the Eastview net. Hootmaker there. She plays it to the other side. Colleen on the half wall. Good work by the Wildcats here to keep it in the Eastview zone. 1:50 to go. And Hennessy keeps it in. Good read there by Hennessy. Lightning bottled up in their own zone, desperately trying to tie this game up. Back they come. Forced wide by Coleman. Behind the net now, Vries gets there first. With Hennessy, 1.5 to go. At the point, wrist shot to the net wide. Shot from the other side, steered away by Kaluski. Eastview with it now. At the point, shot deflected. Just wide. Dangerous play there as it hit traffic, and a penalty on Eastview as Pellegram is taken down. And now Coleman, whistle with 1:04 to go. Break for the Wildcats there, but definitely a penalty.
Yeah, did you see that, Keith? I didn't see I didn't see the stick or anything happen, but I saw Izzy go into the boards pretty hard.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. The Eastview girl got the stick in there and took her down. Kind of a dangerous play when you're going into the boards like that, but it looks like everything's okay.
Good observation, Keith. She did land kind of awkwardly as she was taken off balance. She is okay. You're right, very dangerous. So now, minute 4 to go. Johnson back in net and face off in the Eastview zone. As the Lightning have it as we're down to the final minute. Outlet pass, good play there. Coleman back with Platson. Shot, Kaluski the save. Rebound is loose, and Platson ties her player up. Johnson back off. It's 5-on-5 now for skaters. It's in the Eastview zone with 40 seconds to go. Breakout pass won't go. Dolan breaks that up, and she gets it back into the zone. Played back up by the Lightning. Across the line. Forced wide by Colleen. Centering pass won't go. Eastview still with it to the point. And misplayed and out of the zone. 20 seconds left. Empty net for the Lightning, but it's in the Eagan zone. Smart play there by Coleman. Look at the touch on that. It won't be far enough for icing. Oh, and it will. I thought it wasn't going to make it. Great idea. Down to 9 seconds.
That definitely was the right play by Coleman, trying not to take a face-off in her own zone here with 9 seconds left. Unfortunately, a little too hard. Where was that water when we needed it here in the third? It's laying on the ice, Rick.
That's right. Time up by the Wildcats now for the final 9 seconds. And it's going to be empty net for the Lightning, of course. And we'll see what they come up with. Another probably understatement to say the most important face-off of the game right here for both teams.
Yeah, and you know, either way, the center here. If you're trying to win it, number one, that's one option. But number two is you don't want to lose it.
Right.
And so whatever it takes to tie it up, and incredibly important here for your wingers and defensemen to help you win this thing too, this puck. Keith, 9.5 seconds, lots of time here for Eastview, so Eagan's got to be pretty sharp here.
Yeah, you're right, and I'm glad you mentioned that about the wings. The wings definitely have to help out on the face-off, whether it's tying up their person or actually going for the loose puck if it's in the feet of the centers. So yeah, it'll be a key here to see what happens.
It'll be Alyssa Hennessy on this face-off.
Brianna
Hennessy,
Rick.
my apologies. You are correct. And it's out of the zone. Empty net for Coleman. And a goal for Sydney Coleman, and that will ice it. The Wildcats are going to win 3-1.
Well, Rick, and I don't know if you could see that, Keith, but that was almost a blunder.
Yes.
She shot that puck before the red line. She could have taken 3 more steps and got to the red line and made sure. But nonetheless, great puck win by Sydney Coleman there to come across and get the puck into the open net.
Never a doubt the sniper, Sydney Coleman, laces it to the back of the net, and the Wildcats end the home season with a 3-1 win. A great game for Olivia Kaluski. 21 shots, 20 saves. And that'll do it for the home season. 2 more games left for the JV on the road. Keith, your thoughts on the game here? We'll see if we get a player after the game, but Keith, so far, what are you thinking?
Oh, I thought it was a really nice win. It was pretty gutsy, you know. A lot of the girls were getting pretty tired out there, you know, short on the bench. That was a key face-off at the end. Brianna Hennessy did a great job tying up the center. Puck was there, and Sydney grabbed it, so it was a nice win, very nice.
Yeah, you know, it's been fun watching the JV team compete here. Glad they're on a 4-game winning streak now, Rick. 2 games left here in the season. This team's come a long way, and particularly tonight, Keith just mentioned that. Quite a gutsy effort with 10 skaters on the bench tonight on the ice. That takes a lot out of you. A lot of people don't understand that. When you're going every second shift and you're playing at a high level like that, it gets difficult.
Yes, it does. You're absolutely right. We've got coming up the ceremony for the seniors. Got a lot of viewers watching this, a lot of family from all over for the 7 seniors. I've been told that Erica Simhusky is watching live from Australia right now, halfway around the world. Glad you could join us, and others as well watching from outstate or outside the state and in other countries if they're over there. So this will be a nice ceremony. Stick around. We'll be back in a few minutes for the senior night ceremony.